Do you realize that every day you thought you wasn't going to make it? Do you remember them days when you thought it was absolutely unbearable and you thought you wasn't going to endure that one? Do you know that your survival rate for every last one of them bad days is 100%? Your track record for surviving bad days is 100%. That's a fact. Your track record. You batting 1,000. You done survived every funky day you ever had. You survived every hater. You survived all the evictions. You survived the firings. You survived all the tell you no, we ain't hiding. You survived all the trouble you ever been in. Your survival rate is 100%.
Woo! What is going on, dreamers? Good morning, good morning. Rise and shine. Another blessed and grateful day. Had to start off the day with a little bit of Steve Harvey, Shane Talina in the building. Dreamers, what is going on? It's so great to see everybody. It's honestly pretty wild. We're literally going through the mist of the outer bands of the hurricane right now. Pretty serious, but safe to say we're pretty much through the end of it. It'll be going and past here in a couple hours. Sending prayers for those up near the Panhandle. I know we've got a couple over there, so I hope you guys are safe. I hope all is well. But another day to go ahead and step into our greatness. Needless to say, we are getting miracles Wednesday. Today's topic, we're going to be diving into a little bit about brain fog and going ahead and get clarity inside of the mind. So a great topic coming in, ready to go ahead and get into it. Let me get live on IG, and we're going to get started for the day. But as we get ready, as always, what's a little bit of gratitude? Drop it down below. Manny, it's good to see you, brother. Let's go. What are you grateful for coming into the day? And we're going to go ahead and get this party started. Brain fog and getting clarity in the mind. Let's go. I love it. I love it. Awesome, awesome. So family, as always, so grateful to be alive. Grateful for God. John in the building. Nibs, what's going on? Johnny K. So grateful for the dream team. So thankful to be on this journey with each and every single one of you, growing collectively, growing together as a team, because I know team, right? Together, everyone achieves more. So I love to see it. I see everybody getting into the routines. I see you showing up onto the Go Lives, asking questions. This is what it's all about, coming into this season to really go ahead and max out the second half of the year. J Life in the building. What's going on, brother? Love to see it. Awesome, awesome. So let's go ahead and get into it for today, right? Today we're going to be talking about getting clarity. I got an awesome visualization this morning, and I want to go ahead and share it with you all. You ready? So go ahead and role play with me for a second. If you could travel anywhere that you can envision right now, if you could kind of close your eyes, throw a dart at a map, where would you all fly to? If you could go there next week, if you guys could go there in the next couple months, where is a dream destination that you've been envisioning? Maybe you have it on your dream board. Maybe you have it on your screensaver on the background of your computer screen. What are some places that you've been dying to travel to? Let me know down below. Tokyo, Rome, the Maldives, Bali, Thailand, right? Let me know. Japan, Greece, so many phenomenal places to go ahead and visit. What's on your bucket list? Let me know. Let's dream build for a second. You ready? So I want you guys to imagine this, okay? Let's say we're out in, let's just pick anywhere. Let's say Rome, Hawaii. I love it, Tyreek. All right, Manny, let's go ahead and take yours. Let's say we're out in Rome. Let's say we're out in the Colosseums. Okay, I want you guys to envision this. Ready? So imagine we all take this trip. We all go all the way out to Rome, all the way out to Italy, and we get by the Colosseums. But here's the deal, right? We're going on this trip tomorrow, and we got to wake up super early so we can go ahead and get there in front of everybody so we can really go ahead and get the best view, and we want to catch it at the sunrise, right? So we all go ahead and take the trip. We get over to Italy. We know we have this amazing activity to go to tomorrow. So we wake up, we get up early, we drive over there, but here's the deal. It's all foggy. It's so early that everything is fogged out, right? We're driving, we get over there, and we're looking around, and we're like, yo, where's the Colosseum? I'm looking for this amazing building, this phenomenal architecture, but we just can't see it because it's so foggy. Well, look what's interesting enough. An hour goes by, and as the sun really starts to go ahead and come up and rise and shine, the fog starts to clear. The fog starts to dissipate, and guess what we can see clearly? This huge Colosseum that's literally been standing for years and decades, and now we have this beautiful piece of architecture that now we can see clearly once the fog has began to go ahead and dissipate. And he gave this analogy this morning. He was talking about this is how a lot of us are with our dreams. We have so many phenomenal things right in front of us, literally lying inside of us. But the problem is, over the course of life, over doing different things, getting told no, failing different times, having different mistakes. For some of us, that fog has gotten life so blurry, it's blurred our vision so much that it's hard to go ahead and see it and really craft and see the vision. So this is why a lot of us, the unpersonal development is literally what we're doing to go ahead and start clearing the fog. Everything that we're doing on a daily basis, that's the point. We are clearing the fog. You see, every day that we get up early, we get into our morning rituals, we get into our morning routine, we hit the gym, we read, we call our mentors, we're getting on a go live and taking notes. Guess what we're doing? We're literally clearing the fog. We're starting to go ahead and fill our mind up with positive thoughts, with visions, with goals, with positivity, instead of it being so stuck and filled with lack, negativity, stagnancy, right? Sitting in the same negative beliefs over and over again, letting that habitually just rotate inside of our minds. So I started to realize that there's a couple of different things that can really allow us to go ahead and get clarity of mind. And we kind of just went over them. So let's go ahead and go a little bit deeper into the training. You ready? Here's how we started to go ahead and really allow us to see this from a different point of view. The DMP, right, is one of the biggest things. If you want to go ahead and really get to the shortcut, what is one of the fastest ways that we can start really clearing the fog and getting clarity of mind so we can really start running into the day and the day is not running us? Well, that starts with the DMP. Start really getting clear on our definite major purpose. You know, he said something so profound this morning, and it was unbelievable. He was talking about how if you really go back and you think about times, right? For people, it's not the ability to be able to go ahead and get wealthy, right? Most people, we all have the ability, we all have the potential to go out and create massive wealth, to go out and create generational wealth. But what ends up being probably the biggest issue with most of us? What do most of us struggle with? He said the biggest bottleneck for really anybody, cracking that barrier to success is right here. Is the story that we tell ourselves, right? Think about this. When I was getting out of college, broke, busted, disgusted, had all these things happen to me right now. My story for a long time was that life is going to keep perpetuating negative circumstances. I'm never going to be able to get out of this rut. Why does everything keep happening to me? And what we say all the time is true. What we think about, we bring about, and that's exactly what was happening inside of my life until I started to change the story. So I tried to change the story, start being able to envision something that's a lot different than what's just here physically. Even though we might not be driving the car, even though we might not be in the house yet, we can start building that blueprint inside of our mind and start stepping into that as if it's already happened. Right? These are things that I had to learn. Even though I didn't have all the money yet, I was learning how to speak. I was learning how to build a brand. I was learning these skill sets. And at the beginning, yes, people made fun of me. They're like, D, why are you wasting time to go ahead and make such little amounts of money? But at the end of the day, time ends up exposing or promoting. Those that were really doing the work is going to show. So this is huge to understand. The last piece that I want to go ahead and ask everybody for today, what is the identity that you see yourself? You want to really start getting clarity and peace of mind. You want to really be able to start clear the fog. One of the first steps is to ask this question: how do I see myself? Because the world will see you just as we see ourselves. Took me a long time to realize this, but this is absolutely true. John C. Maxwell, he calls it the law of the lid, right? We're only ever going to be able to reach whatever potential that we go ahead and put a lid on ourselves. And the second that we literally take that lid off and realize every single one of us are limitless, the world begins to move out of our way. And being able to do the daily disciplines without necessarily seeing the result right away is maybe one of the hardest parts of this journey. Think about it. Getting up every day, doing our best, doing the best we can do, and not necessarily seeing a huge change, that's difficult over a period of time. This is why they say if it was easy, everybody would do it. But I can promise you right now, it is absolutely worth it. And this is also the power of a community. I tell you guys all the time, you might not be able to see your growth. Our mentors might not be able to see our growth, but those that seriously know, they can see it from the outside looking in. It's hard. Remember the quote? It's hard to see the picture looking from inside of the frame. Step out of the frame, and now we can really see the beauty that's actually taking place right here in front of our faces. So I've been seeing you all transform. I've been seeing the weight changes. I've been seeing the pounds been shredding off, sales all over the map, withdrawals, passing funded challenge, impacting, right? Starting to dive into things that make us really fearful. Some of you have started a new podcast series. This is what it's all about. This is how we start really getting clear and letting go of anything that's holding us back and starting to accept the blessings that's here and that's on the way. So as we end off today, here's my last question. My last question to put it all into perspective. Every day that we wake up, we're either looking for two things, one or two things. Let's make this very simple. Just like Sadhguru says, right? Choose joy or choose misery. Let's go ahead and just give a little twist on it. Here's what he said this morning. Every day we can either be looking for a way to fail, or we can either be looking for a way to win. Think about this. We can either be looking for a way to win or a way to fail. Here's the truth about it. If we win, if we go out, we take the action, we win, we go ahead and we get better. Here's the other part about it. If we go out and we fail, here's somebody write down the acronym for failure. Who knows it down below? FAIL. In the perspective a little bit, right? Here's what I learned for failure. First attempt in learning. First attempt in learning. There's no such thing as real failure. The only real failure happens is if we fall down 7 times and we stay down, right? Just like Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until they get knocked down and to see if are they ready to go ahead and get back up. So at the end of the day, there's no such thing as losing. We either go out and we win the day, and we're going to go out, we're going to learn lessons, gain experience to go out and sharpen our sword to get better and more prepared for tomorrow. And it's all about perspective, right? Once again, change the way we see things. The way we see things will change. So dreamers, that's my training for everybody today. Go out and put this into perspective and realize most of the time, any guru, any mentor, they're not doing any magic to you or I. The only thing that they're really doing is they're being a guide and allowing us to go ahead and clear the fog so we can see clearly. We can see the purpose for our life. We can see the potential. We can go ahead and see what's truly been inside all along and just getting aligned with that. So dreamers, with that being said, if nobody told you today, I'm proud of you. I appreciate you. I'm grateful. I'm so excited to see what is here and on the way through all of the mist, through all of the rain, right? Even Jim Rohn, we got a hurricane going right now. Here's what Jim Rohn says. Everybody feels the wind, but it's not a matter of how hard the wind blows. It's a matter of how we go ahead and direct our sail. And in the sail in the winds that we're living in right now, we all have the ability to direct our sail to go ahead and position ourselves in one of the best points that anybody can ever be in because of what's available right here from our phone. Getting into crypto, taking advantage of these skill sets, building a brand online, stepping into our genius. So let's go out and be great. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything we can hold in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hands. Smash that like button if you guys got some value. Drop some fires down below. And let's go out and turn these dreams into reality. Dream team, it's game time. Let's go.